by Alice Phillips. Day 1. Hello, Eternal City, Rome, Italy. There's nothing like stepping off a plane in Rome and feeling centuries of history swirling around you. I was greeted by our local rep, who whisked me through the bustling airport and into the heart of the city. As the car weaved through the streets, ruins peeked out from behind modern cafes. I couldn't believe I was finally here. Jet lag? Who cares? I was in Rome. Summary of the day. That surreal first glimpse of ancient ruins right next to modern life? Pure magic. Day 2. Roman highlights and the mighty Colosseum. We started at Piazza Venezia, this grand, bustling square surrounded by layers of history. The energy was contagious. From there, standing on Michelangelo's Piazza del Campidoglio, I had a spectacular view over the Roman Forum. Ancient columns rising like ghosts of the empire. The Circus Maximus and Aventino Hill came next, each whispering stories of gladiators and chariots. But the moment that stopped me, seeing Michelangelo's statue of Moses at St. Peter's in Chains. The detail, the sheer artistry, wow! And then, the Colosseum. Stepping inside, I could almost hear the roar of the crowd from 1900 years ago. I felt tiny beneath its towering arches, yet completely connected to the past. Summary of the day. Standing inside the Colosseum, spine-tingling history all around. Day 3, free day in Rome. Espresso and wandering. Today was mine to explore, so naturally, I grabbed a frothy cappuccino and wandered aimlessly, the best way to fall in love with Rome. I stumbled upon hidden piazzas, charming alleyways, and gelato shops calling my name. Summary of the day. Sitting in a sunlit piazza with gelato in hand. Pure dolce vita. Day 4. Farewell Italy, off to Petra, Jordan. We jetted off to Amman, Jordan, and after landing, a scenic 3-hour drive took us to Petra. The desert landscape? Otherworldly! Sandy hues stretched for miles, ancient hills silhouetted against the sunset. After check-in, I sank into bed, buzzing with anticipation for tomorrow. Summary of the day. Watching the Jordanian desert unfold outside the car window. Mesmerizing. Day 5. The rose-red city, Petra. Breakfast done, camera ready, heart racing. Today, Petra awaited. I rode a horse through the Sikh, this narrow, winding canyon with towering rock walls, feeling like Indiana Jones. And then the treasury revealed itself. That pink-hued facade carved into the rock, breathtaking. We explored the street of facades, the royal tombs, and Pharaoh's castle. Every corner told stories of ancient Nabateans and desert life. Summary of the day. Turning the corner and seeing the treasury, chills down my spine. Day 6, Madaba, Mount Nebo and the Dead Sea. We set off to Madaba to see the 4th century mosaic map of Israel tucked inside St. George's Church. The tiny, colorful tiles blew me away. At Mount Nebo, I stood where Moses once did, gazing out over the Jordan Valley and Dead Sea. Speaking of the Dead Sea, floating effortlessly in those salty waters, the weirdest, coolest feeling ever! I slathered on the famous mud, laughed with fellow travelers, and let the minerals work their magic. Summary of the day. Floating on the Dead Sea, I felt weightless, literally and figuratively. To India, a new chapter begins. It was time for India. Our flight whisked us to vibrant Delhi, where bustling streets, color, and chaos greeted us. I couldn't wait to dive in. Summary of the day: landing in Delhi. Total sensory overload in the best way. Day 8, Delhi discovery. Old and new collide. We explored Old Delhi, starting with Jama Masjid, India's largest mosque, its domes rising into the sky. Rajghat, Gandhi's cremation site, was solemn and humbling. New Delhi's Rajpath and India Gate added grandeur to the day. Summary of the day: standing at Gandhi's memorial. Quiet, reflective, powerful. Day 9. Agra awaits, the Taj Mahal beckons. A short drive and there it was, the Taj Mahal rising in the morning mist. All the photos in the world don't prepare you for this moment. Marble gleaming, the symmetry flawless. I was in awe. We explored the interior, heard stories of love and loss, and wandered the peaceful grounds. Summary of the day: staring at the Taj Mahal. Love etched in stone. 10. Return to Delhi. Back to Delhi. Savoring our final glimpses of rural India whizzing by the window. Summary of the day: the contrast between chaotic cities and peaceful countryside. Unforgettable. Old meets new. Delhi by day, flight by night. We explored more gems: Humayun's tomb, grand Mughal architecture wrapped in gardens. More of old and new Delhi before an overnight flight to Beijing. Summary of the day: watching India fade beneath the clouds as we flew toward China. Day 12, Ni Hao, Beijing. Landing in Beijing, I was ready for the final leg. After check-in, I rested. Tomorrow, more adventures awaited. Summary of the day: that first glimpse of Beijing's sprawling skyline, thrilling. Day 13, Tiananmen, the Forbidden City and Silk Alley. Tiananmen Square, vast and steeped in history. The monument to the people's heroes stood proudly. Walking through the Forbidden City, I was awestruck by ancient palaces and intricate architecture. The afternoon, shopping at Silk Alley, colorful fabrics, bustling stalls, and souvenirs galore. Summary of the day: wandering the Forbidden City, history layered in every corner. Day 14, the Great Wall and Ming Tombs. Today, a bucket list dream: the Great Wall of China. Climbing the steep sections at Mutianyu, wind in my hair, those panoramic views, surreal. Standing atop this ancient marvel, I felt tiny yet triumphant. After, we explored the Ming Tombs, quiet, ornate, a tribute to emperors past. Summary of the day: conquering the Great Wall, legs burning, heart soaring. Day 15, farewell Beijing, journey's end. A free day to wander Beijing one last time, sipping tea, strolling hutongs, soaking in final moments before heading to the airport. Summary of the day: watching the sun set over Beijing, grateful, exhausted, forever changed. Final thoughts: 4 countries, countless memories. This whirlwind trip across Italy, Jordan, India, and China was the adventure of a lifetime, and I can't wait to share every photo and story with you all.